The following program contains coarse language and nudity. Viewer discretion is advised.
And now it's time for the Sports Brawl. Without any further ado, here are your hosts, Cece and Keith.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of the Sports Bras, the number one podcast in sports in Rendon, number two in Louisville. I am, of course, your host, CC, always alongside with my buddy Keith. And Keith,
yeah, brother.
it is Super Bowl Sunday, brah.
Oh,
As you
nice.
can see, I've always been a Chiefs fan. I'm sporting the Chiefs today.
I've always been a Chiefs
Where's your
fan.
Chiefs swag? You
I'm
over
not
here
wearing
last
Chiefs
week
swag.
talking about how you big Chiefs fan. Oh, no.
I am. This is the team I'm rolling
It's
with
not even
right
an
now.
all-star break.
Doesn't matter, man. You see the trades they made? Oh,
We'll
bro.
get to those in a little bit
Go
because
to the
I'm a little upset that they just happily just gave up a potential an all-star MVP type player. I don't get what the Mavs are doing. But we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later.
Dog, man.
Also, Tommy Locke is going to be joining us live from Las Vegas. He's going to give us the last second. That's right, folks. The last second bets to put in before the game starts. So you might want to stick around and listen for that. But, man, it seems like this game is... You would think that this game would be top of the world like everybody's talking about it. I really don't hear a lot of people talking about this game tonight. It's not like... I don't know. I don't feel the hype of it as much.
Okay, tell me this. If it was two different teams, do you think it'd be more hyped up? You think if it was the Lions playing the Ravens right now? Would it be a
Oh,
bigger
definitely,
game?
because it would be the first time the Lions would have been in the Super
Right.
Bowl, for sure.
Better storyline,
A
right?
better story. Well,
storyline.
the story behind the Chiefs, obviously, is Taylor Swift. But
Oh,
there's
God,
not
here
really
we
much of
go.
a story behind, the Niners. But the greatness of Radio Row, or Media Week, as they call it, is you never know what you're going to get. Perfect example. Kyle Shanahan. Now, I'm going to play this audio. You tell me, Kyle Shanahan, the coach of the 49ers, did he hit the bars already?
Let's see.
Let's hear this.
Let's see.
Let's
Come on.
What's that? I just loved watching how he ran the team. Certain things he did on the meetings and stuff. You take things from everybody, but Dan, the way he
It's funny to hear Jed say that because it wasn't the smartest moment I've ever had. I mean, when an owner comes in after training camp practices and is like, "Hey, how's the quarterback?" and what he means is the starter or the second, and you in irritation go, "I don't know, but our third guy's the best." Like, that's not what he wants to hear. So that's why he remembers it very strong. But that was just more. Brock was so good right away with every rep he got. He was always the same. And he only got a couple of them. So it was easy for me to say. Because in his few reps, he was the best. But if you know that for a fact, I mean, then you do what you do right away. But
I don't know, man. That's borderline.
He
That's
was,
like somebody. That's somebody that's kind of tipsy and feeling it, but knows that he's got to hold it together. So he's doing everything he can to not like extra slur the words. I
Well,
don't know. I think buzzed hard is what.
a lot of people were wondering if the Sports Bras ended up going to the Super Bowl because somebody asked Patrick Mahomes this question here.
I know this question.
I'm talking right now, that's it.
What is your best Kermit the Frog impression?
I'm talking right now, that's it.
Hi. There it is.
That's-
The guy asked,
man,
what
what-
is your best Kermit the Frog impression right now?
That is 100% a sports bras question.
that was
nothing,
not
nothing
us.
football related.
That
It
was not
should have been
us.
though.
And the weird thing is when teams get eliminated and they're done, they pretty much go on vacation and they're on vacation mode. Well, this happened with Tony Pollard, our very own Tony Pollard, when he found out that Dan Quinn a week later was leaving and going to the Washington Commanders.
Your guys' defensive coordinator obviously got the head coaching gig in Washington. I think you guys are still going through the process, right, of figuring out who that DC might be. When you face that defense, you guys have stars everywhere you look. What do you think? What do you look for them for next year, and who do you think they might bring in?
It's crazy. See, I hadn't been on social media. Like, I got rid of Instagram like midway through the season.
How come? How come? Too much people being negative?
I mean, being a Cowboy, you just have to find ways to keep your mental on point,
Yeah, keep the noise out.
Yeah.
Did you just find out you lost your defensive coordinator?
I just found out right now.
Oh.
Hey, he's the head coach of Washington.
Newsbreaker. Yeah, he's the newsbreaker.
Dan Quinn's the head coach of Washington
Dan Quinn,
Commanders.
head coach, Washington Commanders.
Backwards hat show.
How's he going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't doubt Dan Quinn at all, and whatever he's doing, head coaching, defensive coordinator, whatever it is, he's gonna find a way to get the most out of the guys that he coaches. He has he does a great job, just being relatable to the guys, and
So Tony Pollard found out on the Pat McAfee show last week that Dan Quinn was not his defensive coordinator anymore, and he was the coach of the Washington Commanders.
I'm just more shocked there's an NFL player that's not on all his social media outlets. That's
Right.
impressive.
That is impressive.
I feel him.
Bravo
bro.
for him.
I'm the same way, man. I
But
don't mess with
wouldn't
any of
somebody like in the office, I don't know, maybe tell him, or one of his teammates be texting him and, like that or something like that?
that. You would think somebody been like, dang, man, did you hear about Dan?
Like,
Something.
Micah was pissed and he was probably texting like a group text.
Honestly, I don't
Man,
know
they
if
got rid of that
Micah was pissed.
motherfucker, man. Man, that's bullshit.
I bet you Micah wasn't as pissed as you think.
You don't think so, huh?
I don't think these guys were going to continue to buy in, man.
Mm.
Look, I'm going based off their last game.
Mhm.
It looked like nobody on that defense felt like that scheme was right.
Well, especially in that last game, for
saying.
sure. They
They look like they
no
quit.
one stepped up.
I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Well, let's get into the big game. Let's talk about this.
What's there to talk about?
It's still 2 points.
It's Chiefs all day, bro. Right?
Yeah, I know, but we got to be somewhat biased because we are
Listen.
a sports podcast.
Listen.
So we got to
here's
give
the
two
thing.
sides of the story,
I guess. What
So-
am I missing?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. How? Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
If the 49ers do win, how do they win?
They run the ball and control the clock.
Okay,
And they get to Patrick Mahomes.
true.
That's it.
That's it. That's the only chance they have of winning this game.
But why are so many people like really?
But why is
heavy
San
on
Francisco
them?
still favored?
I'm trying to figure it out. I talked to so many people, man, and I kept thinking that everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm riding with the Chiefs. Oh yeah, I think they're the better team." But the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So it made me like stop and look like, okay, I'm missing something here, because I'm looking at a team that's been there, done that. I'm looking at a team led by a quarterback that's probably going to be there 10 more times throughout his career.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
I don't
He's
know,
Tom
man.
Brady, but younger.
It's baby
And more
goat
athletic.
Tom Brady, Kenny Powers.
What am I missing, bro?
I don't know, man. Vegas, Vegas always seems like they know what's up.
I know.
And I don't know, man. I don't see. Maybe it's the wide receivers that they're going off of, but still, I mean, San Francisco does have that edge as far as head-to-head goes with wide receivers. But you look at the quarterback, Kansas City. You look at the running back, San Francisco. But a close Pachinko could be really close behind McCaffrey. It's not like it's a runaway. And then you look at the tight ends; they're pretty much even with Kittle and Kelsey.
Advantage.
Kelsey probably takes the edge on that one.
Advantage, yeah.
Yeah. Then you look at the wide receivers. That's where San Francisco will dominate over the Chiefs. Is wide receivers.
the Chiefs have a better defense, so I think
Exactly.
it balances out. Like
Exactly.
you know what it has to be is that whole. Okay,
And not only that,
Niners
experience is on the table as well.
easily on the Chiefs
Yeah,
side.
on the
Come
Chiefs
on.
side.
And then head coach wise, Andy Reid been there, done that. I know Shanahan's a great coach, but Andy Reid been there, done that. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
there's a difference there. All the advantage goes to the Chiefs. The only thing I can think of is that Brock Purdy got deep into the playoff run and blew his arm out a year ago.
Right.
Right, the year. Okay, so there goes that opportunity.
Yeah.
A couple years before that, they lose in the Super Bowl to the Chiefs. You got this whole thing mounting on the Niners side, building up. Okay, so we're going to get over that hump this year. I just don't see it though, bro. I'm sorry, I cannot go against the Chiefs, man.
I don't.
Underdogs
I'm
the
not-
entire playoffs.
Obviously.
I know, man.
You know?
I see what you're wearing. I like it.
Always been a Chiefs fan.
Me too, man. Me too.
Always been a Chiefs fan. So
Yeah.
well, it's going to be interesting for sure. Where to? Hang on, let me think. Well, so a lot of experts are predicting that this could be a potential blowout with the Chiefs blowing out the 49ers. That's what I've heard on the radio. Yeah, because of the underdogs. Yeah, but a lot of people are saying the Chiefs are going to come in here and blow them out.
I don't think that.
I don't think that either. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel
Missing
like
something.
yeah, we're missing something on this one. And I feel like, to me, look, and I'm a Chiefs fan through and through. I feel like, to me, this could be the potential of one of the most boring Super Bowls in recent times. I feel like this is going to be a low-scoring game. What do you think?
I disagree.
You disagree, huh?
I think first half will be a low-scoring game.
Mm-hmm.
But just look at what San Fran did
Then
throughout
when you
the
get
playoffs.
Usher in there,
Oh man, it's gonna hype up everybody.
everybody.
But look at what San Fran did in their playoff games. They fell behind.
Yeah.
Bad. Not just by a few points. They fell behind.
And if it
had to
wasn't for a
climb
Dan
back.
Campbell gamble call,
Yep.
the 49ers probably wouldn't even be in this game.
I'm telling you, bro. So what about this says that's the team that's going to beat the Chiefs that just beat two of the best teams in the NFL to get here?
Yeah.
Like I don't see what I'm missing here,
I
man.
don't
Like,
either.
and this is what freaks me out because me and you have been doing this a long time. Anytime it's starting to look too good to be true, there's a reason why. Vegas is not stupid on this, man.
Well, this is where we turn to our expert here.
We need help.
We need help. We need to figure out why this is like this. And the only man to answer these questions is our boy, live from Las Vegas, our boy, Tommy Locke.
And now for your sports picks and your sports needs to make the money in your pocket, here is the official Sports Bras contributor, Mr. Tommy Locke.
Well, this is the time for him to shine. Like I said last week, he is, when it comes to the big games, he has been doing pretty good. And we haven't heard from him in a while, so let's get right to him. Tommy, are you there? Tommy? Hello, Tommy.
Hey, what's up with your notes? It's me, your boy. I'm back again.
Are you?
What's up?
Are you in a casino?
No. Yeah, man. Just got paid. I've been on a freaking hot streak all playoff. I picked the Chiefs to beat the Bills. I picked the Chiefs to beat the Ravens. You know where I'm going with this, right?
Well, I would hope. Yeah, I have a feeling I know where you're going with this, Tommy. So go ahead and lay it on us. Who is going to win the Super Bowl?
The San Francisco 49ers are going to squeak out the victory. But I'm taking the Chiefs plus the points, baby. Give me the Chiefs plus the 2.5.
Wow. Well, a lot of Tommy, I can't barely hear him with all the casino behind him. It's crazy. Are the tables already? Are the slot machines already filled today? Like, it's early in the morning, Tommy.
Hey, it's been packed wall to wall all week, fellas. You should come down here. My old boss let me off a little early, so I'm doing a little pre-gambling. But man, I tell you what, I got some picks laying down on this game. I'm taking the over on Mrs. Kelsey. I'm taking the over on Red. On Red. You're stupid. On Heads. And then I'm going to take the Chiefs and the over. Parlay it.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Tommy. Let me the prop bets, of course, are going to be the big ones here. So currently, the national anthem and your favorite Reba McEntire, the current over under on this is 90.5 seconds. What do you have on this one, Tommy?
Yeah, she's a sexy redhead. I think she's going under on this one, fellas. I don't think she's gonna hit the long nose. So give me the under on Reba.
90 and a half on the under. Okay. All right. Well, the Gatorade bath color is a big one. You know, when they dump the Gatorade and the color comes out. So, Tommy, tell us what is the favorite going in of the favorite color for the Gatorade bath?
Oh, it's a no-brainer, fellas. They're gonna have the orange, right? The orange is always the favorite. But that's exactly why I'm taking the red. I think it's gonna be the fruit punch this year, fellas, because the Kansas City Chiefs are gonna get punched right in the mouth by the 49ers. Fruit punch.
All right. Well, Usher's halftime show, of course. Usher's going to be the halftime show. The over-under on songs on the halftime show is 8.5, Tommy. What do we have on that one?
Who the hell is Usher?
The guy that's ushering the Chiefs.
Come on. All right, let me tell you, fellas. I couldn't even name more than 3 songs, so give me the under. I don't think he plans 8 songs to play. Oh, he might be right.
You might be right. He might be right on that one. Yeah, 8.5. That's pretty high, but you know they like to do little clips of their songs here and there. So I mean, 8.5. You never know. But so Tommy, a lot of media around there. A lot of people have been showing up. Have you spotted any celebrities while they're in Vegas?
Hey, I seen a few different peoples. I seen Tom Brady. Holy cow, he was wasted. I seen him walking right down the freaking strip, trying to get an autograph. I couldn't understand a word he said. I also seen Jason Aldean, but I went the other way. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, that's terrible. Yeah. Has there been any Taylor Swift spottings there in Vegas? There, Tommy. I know that her plane landed from Tokyo yesterday. Has any Swifties been noticed over there in Vegas?
Oh, don't know what a Swiftie is. You talking about Mrs. Kelsey?
No, I'm talking about the Taylor Swift.
Who that?
Jesus, Tommy.
Tommy, man, you gotta get with it, man.
All right, Tommy. Well, enjoy the time. Do you have? I need to ask. Do you have a ticket to go to the game today?
Well, that's what I was gonna tell you, fellas. I got so hot during the playoffs. I won $500,000 on the Bills game.
What?
I doubled it. Check it out. I doubled it, and they beat the Chiefs, beat the Ravens. So I got close to almost $1 million at this point.
Are you kidding me?
So I took that money and I got me a suite, fellas. I was gonna invite you to Jamokes, but I forgot.
But wait a minute, Tommy. If you only won $1 million, and you know, I've seen the suites prices. You're pretty close to buying a suite, but I don't think you still have enough money to get a suite. These things are going for $2.5 million. Well, so I mean, Tommy, like, I hope you didn't get scammed on that one.
No, I didn't get scammed on nothing. I took $25K of that money and I put it on Black 11 on the roulette table. Don't you know? Freaking Black 11 came up. So guess what? Your boy's got enough money to go to suite and get a hot dog.
Wow.
So I'm gonna be in my own suite tonight. I can't wait to cheer on my team.
Well, you know what would be great, Tommy, is if you know, we got this little QR code down here for our Cash App. Maybe contribute to the Sports Bros. Oh, now all of a sudden his mic went out.
Oh, man, I got bills, man. I got bills to pay, you know?
All right, Tommy. All right. Well, thank you once again, Tommy, for joining us. Good luck at the big game. Be careful and be safe out there. Any last thoughts?
I really want the Chiefs to win, but I know, man. I just feel like the Niners gonna do it this year. I don't know why.
Yeah, what's the goal around there? Because me and Keith are trying to figure this out. We're trying to figure out why the Niners are 2-point favorites. Can you explain this?
Hey, you boys been doing this a long time, and I've been doing this a long time too. And what do we always say? Vegas knows what Vegas knows. So as much as I love my Chiefs, I mean, look at the Niners. They're favored. Vegas isn't stupid, fellas. Get on board and ride with them. Don't be dummies, huh? Definitely take that hot Reba McEntire. I tell you what.
Jeez.
Hey, you know she was in Little Rascals?
I've heard.
I told you, bro.
I've heard. All right, Tommy. Well, there he goes. Tommy Locke in Vegas.
Fucking idiot.
What an idiot. Reba McEntire, be aware.
Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout. Jesus. All right. So Tommy Locke, what the hell, dude? He won all that money?
Got a hot streak.
Went on a hot streak.
I'm telling you, man. As much as I don't like the guy, his picks are usually pretty good.
Yeah. I mean,
I just don't know how he got so in debt. Like, he must have just went on a really cold streak at some point in his life.
Well, speaking of really in debt, our boy down south, Mattress Mac.
Oh, God, this guy.
Here we go. Just listen to this real quick.
Give me the Astros.
Hang on. Where did it go? Ah, dang it. Come on,
Is he still betting on the Houston Texans, even though they've already been eliminated?
I don't know. Well, the audio crapped on me. Never mind. But he was doing a rap video, and he was trying to get people
Say
in
no
there.
more.
He looked like Dr. Evil. You remember that scene from Austin Powers when they're in prison, him and Mini-Me, and they had the bandana on? That's exactly what Mattress Mac looked like. But anyway.
How is he still alive, man? And how does he have so much money?
Drug dealer, man. I don't know.
He loses every time he bets.
All right, let's get into the NBA real quick because a lot went down over the week.
Yep.
I'm pissed off at the Mavericks. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Here we go.
Why in the hell did the Mavericks trade off one of the greatest three-point shooters of all time and Steph Curry to the fucking Charlotte Hornets? I don't get it, man. Why do we keep bringing Steph back and then just trade him off? Like, does Mark Cuban not know that he has won NBA Finals, NBA championships, MVPs? I don't get why he keeps...
What? I don't know how many times we have to go over this, bro. There are two Currys, okay? Seth Curry and Steph Curry. Steph Curry is the all-star that plays for the Warriors. He will never be a Maverick. Seth Curry is the little brother. They're not the same person, bro. Come on. We've been over this. I don't know how many times the Mavericks would not trade off an all-pro player, man, an all-star, a freaking MVP champion. Why would they trade him? He's not on our team. We got the reject version.
Are you telling me it was Seth Curry?
Seth Curry, not with the Seth, not Steph.
Jesus, man.
It's a better trade than you thought, huh?
No wonder no one wanted to buy my Steph Curry Mavs jersey.
I'm telling you, I don't even know how you got that.
Well, it said Curry 30, so
you got swindled, though.
I just labeled it Steph Curry. Steph Curry Mavs jersey for sale because Mavs traded him away again.
It's going to be worth some money one day.
But good news is the two guys that they picked up looked really good last night against Oklahoma City. As the Mavs ended up winning. What was the final? 143 to...
Oh, they beat them by almost 50 points, bro.
Yeah. Look,
I watched that whole game, man.
Yeah.
I love when they get new players. You get a sense of what kind of team they're about to become. I'm telling you right now, the two guys they got with Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington, just instantly improve this team, bro. We have a guy that can actually rebound. We
Yeah.
got a rebounder.
Yeah.
An alley-oop guy.
Alley-oop
Oh,
guy.
my God,
Luka
dude.
loved that. He
I'm
locked
telling
him
you.
up 3 times at least in the game
And-
last night.
You know who else played really well yesterday? Mr. Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. That's right.
I'm telling you, if you get those 3 guys clicking and PJ Washington hitting threes on the outside, holy cow, this team could be dangerous. dude.
BJ Armstrong is going to be good for us for sure.
No, PJ Washington. Come on, bro.
It's not BJ Armstrong.
Listen. I've been getting down on DraftKings and Underdog for so long now that I have pretty much memorized these guys' stats when they were on other teams.
Gotcha.
PJ Washington is the kind of guy that can go off for 30 any night of the week, bro. And Gafford is the kind of guy that can get you a double-double on the regular, man. I'm telling you, those were 2 amazing pickups, and what they gave up for them, not that much. I mean, they did give up a first-rounder, but I mean, they gave up one of the Currys, but not the one that we're worried about. Like, so they did well. This is one time I'd say, congratulations, Mavericks. You made a very good trade.
Wow. Look at there. Absolutely. There we
I'm
go.
hot for the Mavs
And
right now, bro.
Spencer Dinwiddie ended up going to Los Angeles. He is now with LeBron James and the
That doesn't
Lakers.
help.
It doesn't
Doesn't
help
help
them one bit, though.
He's so streaky. He is so streaky. I tried to bet on him one time, and he's just too streaky.
So, do you like this team going up against a team like the Phoenix Suns in the playoffs? You think they can hold them down?
Absolutely.
I
man,
mean, they did
because
Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, believe it or not, is one of the they're one of the
Shit,
top
man.
seeds in the West right now.
They are a young.
So they're
talented team.
so they're no slouch at all.
What
For
they
them to
what the
go in there and
Mavericks
dominate them, that was pretty impressive.
what the Mavericks did was they improved immediately with this trade.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, that by getting Gafford, as long as he can stay healthy, nobody really talks about him because he played on a sorry Washington team, bro.
Mhm.
Same thing with PJ Washington. No one talks about him because he played on a sorry Charlotte team. Both of these guys can be all-stars. I'm kid you not, man. You're about to see. This instantly makes the Mavs a top 5 contender in the league automatically. Because you've already got 2 superstar studs. And when you get guys like that are hungry, that are going after a championship, it makes everyone else around them better.
Just
And
gotta
there
stay healthy.
you're going to see Timmy start hitting some shots. You're going to see Hardy come in when in his minutes play some, make some big plays. You're going to see Josh Green step it up. I swear to you, this team, I'm telling you right now, they're poised to do something, and they made Luka happy. That's the main thing, is they have made the All-Star happy. Kyrie is at a good point right now on this team. With those 2 guys, and then the addition of your new 2 guys, this team, I'm telling you, bro, I'm not just saying it because I'm a homer. They've got something.
We'll have to wait and see because the All-Star break's right around the corner, and then from there it's balls to the wall, make it to the playoffs. So we'll see. Excuse me. Ranger news, real quick. They have the Rangers have signed Adolis Garcia to a 2-year contract extension. I would say so. He is good for 2026. Jordan Montgomery is still out there, so there may be plans that maybe we can get him back. But there's a couple of good free agents that are still out there. Number 1, Blake Snell is still out there, former Cy Young Award winner from the San Diego Padres. He's still out there. And Trevor Bauer is still out there.
I don't think they can afford either one of them right now.
Trevor Bauer just needs a job because he got blackballed for his obscene
Don't go there.
sexual
Don't go there.
escapades.
Just leave that alone. Honestly, I'd rather have Blake Snell personally.
I would
But
too. How great would it be if we snagged up Montgomery and Snell?
They can't. That's the thing. I know they got a huge part with their Bally's deal, or not Bally's or whatever.
Yeah,
Was it
Bally's.
Bally's?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Diamond
their
Sports
TV deal,
Bally's.
their TV deal, that's a lot of extra revenue coming in.
And Josh
so I could
Hader,
see it.
Josh Hader now with the Astros, he did say the reason that he signed with the Astros is because the Rangers were held up with the money for Diamond Sports. He was actually going to go to the Rangers. So
I know they needed
that
to get that
sucked.
money. Yeah, but that's okay though, man. Here's the thing. I do think they'll retain Jordan Montgomery. I do think that's happening, but I don't think any more free agent acquisitions. I don't think they're getting any more pitchers this offseason. I think they're going to run with DeGrom and
But
Montgomery.
DeGrom ain't going to be ready till August.
Well, he'll be ready for a week or
If he's
two, and
ready.
then he'll be out for a season. I told you that was the biggest waste of money.
Uh,
Biggest waste of money, bro. And you were so horny for it. You thought it was
he was
such a great
so
move.
good when he was pitching, though. And then
that's his
2
job.
weeks later, it's just like, wah, wah.
He cannot stay healthy, bro. It's like picking up Miles Austin and thinking you're fixing to have a leading receiver in the league. Yeah, you may have him for 2 weeks, but then after that, you won't see him play another down. It's the same thing with this guy. I'm sorry. I don't want him to be injured. I want him to be a starter because he is amazing when he's healthy for those 3 or 4 games a season.
Yeah. Well, it's the time of the show here where we do the funnies audios of the week. And my God, dude, there's some weird dudes out there. So there's a show out, and this guy, he loves to have, well, I'll just play the audio.
My love for balloons, it's also a sexual love.
Huh?
When I see a beautiful balloon, my heart starts to flutter, and I get aroused.
What?
I'll take a 12-inch and I'll inflate it to 11-inch. That way it can take a lot of abuse. I'm holding one, hugging it. I'll kiss it, and it's like being in heaven. I mean, don't you like to hug and kiss a woman that you love?
Is this my freaky obsession show? I feel like
think
this
it was.
I'm pretty sure that show is great.
This is old audio, but it's still funny to me. Someone asked Dave Mustaine, lead singer of dang it. Wow. I just brain farted. Megadeth. Thank you. Lead singer of Megadeth. They asked him about the death of Kurt Cobain. Here we go.
Today is like the anniversary of the death of Kurt Cobain. Do you feel like saying something or?
He was a good aim.
Jesus Christ.
God damn, bro. He was a good aim. More like Courtney Cox, whatever her name
Courtney
was.
Love. Courtney Love.
Courtney Love.
Not Courtney Cox from Friends. Jameis Winston, I found he may have his next calling. And I don't know why we didn't see this, but damn, it makes perfect sense. Jameis Winston, the preacher man.
How many times has he lifted you off your feet when you didn't ask him to? That's how you know you deserve it. That's how you know that you are worthy. That's how you know that Jesus died on the cross for our sins and gave us the victory. He already gave it to you, so receive it. Pastor already gave it to us, but you gotta receive it. Pastor already did an amazing job with discernment, but you have to take it upon yourself and chew on it. You have to eat it, okay?
Just like them W's.
Not to be lukewarm. Let's be hot. Let's be on fire for Jesus.
Jameis Winston, the preacher. That's his next calling. That's his next calling.
Pretty good, man.
Pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, that was better than I was anticipating.
And we always go to the Family Feud clips, and boy, do they never fail. Here we go.
If you were an octopus, name something you could do to 8 people all at once.
Jerk
them
off.
Little nasty lady wants to see it. J.O.
Oh my goodness, it's up there, Harvey. What you be so surprised for? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I mean, it's true though. He had 8 arms.
I got a little joke here for you, Keith.
Oh God.
What's worse than 2 girls running with scissors?
Oh no. What?
2 girls scissoring with the runs.
Oh God, bro. That's immediately we're canceled.
Happy birthday to Major League Baseball player Rusty Kuntz, who turns 69 this past week. Rusty Kuntz. Congratulations.
That's your guy, man.
That is my guy. That is my guy, Rusty Kuntz. He had turned 69 of all ages there. Congratulations to Rusty Kuntz. Happy birthday. And do we need to put Chris Collinsworth on the Epstein list?
Chris, why do you think those girls really like you?
I think probably because of the money, and I'm not going to deny it. I walk around with $100 bills hanging out of my pockets usually, and try and give it my best shot, because before I ever made any money, it was pretty much Big Nothingsville. I like girls that aren't too bright because you can trick them a little bit. The punk rockers all love me. Those are my big girls, and high school girls love me. 14 to 18, I'm a big star with them. As soon as they, as soon as they mature, after about 18 years old, they start figuring out that, wait a minute, I know there's better than that out there, but most people don't take me very seriously at all.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, the police might take you seriously.
That was old audio from Chris Collins.
I can tell.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. I can hear it in the background. Jesus.
And we have a new Christmas. I know Christmas has already passed, but for next year, for this year, already have the next best toy that's going to hit the market. Listen to this.
For treason. The Mar-a-Lago Search and Seizure Edition, where you can build Donald Trump's Florida mega mansion and then raid it FBI style.
Oh no, it's a raid! Don Jr., help me hide the documents.
You'll have so much fun hiding classified material all over the estate, under the couch cushions, inside the tanning bed, and beneath his ex-wife's tombstone.
I'm flushing nuclear secrets down the toilet.
Open up, FBI!
The only FBI I trust is a female body inspector.
Gross.
Use your special agent skills to crack open the safe.
I'm trying to hiding.
Mar-a-Lago Search and Seizure also comes with Saudi nationals.
We're just here to golf.
Honest.
Angry mega supporters.
Where's Hunter? Where's Hunter?
Look at my truck nuts.
With his head stuck in a golf bag.
Help me.
Find all the documents to indict the former president.
We caught you red-handed.
My hands aren't red. That's just ketchup.
Mar-a-Lago Search and Seizure Edition.
There you go. From Lego. Mar-a-Lago Estate. There you go.
That's terrible.
There you go. Well, it is good because, 45. He's always been a fan of the sports bras.
I know.
And, he sent us this little piece here trying to get us more views. And I think it's going to work. It may work. Listen.
I hope so.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
You sure?
Huh?
You sure he sent us something?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yo, it's Eminem. You know, a lot of people ask me, where do I get my inspiration from? Well, I'll tell you right now. I get it by listening to the Sports Bras. CC and Keith are some crazy-ass motherfuckers that can crack me up in an instant. So do yourself a favor. Go listen to the Sports Bras.
There you go.
Slim Shady. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Here's Trump. Sorry about that. Here's 45.
Hello, America. This is, of course, 45. And I wanted to tell you about the greatest podcast out there today, the Sports Bras. These guys are just tremendous. CC and Keith, I'm telling you, it's definitely the best podcast by far. Just like me, in 2024, these guys will grab America by the pussy. 45 out.
All right. Well, as soon as Joe Biden heard about this, he had he had to chime in and tell everybody that he's a sports bras. Yeah. So here we go.
Folks, Jill Biden here. I mean, I'm Joe. My wife is Jill. Listen, folks, as president, I have a lot of duties to fulfill, and one of those I make every weekend is to listen to the Sports Bras podcast. I'm telling you, CC and Keith are really good. So, folks, please give the Sports Bras a listen.
There you go.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Two political figures both watch our show every weekend.
And they're fighting over us. It's greatness. It's greatness. And
gotta pick a side, bro.
Snoop D-O-double-G, man, he's a big fan of ours as well.
What up, fam? It's Snoop D-O-double-G. And when I'm rolling down the street smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, I lay back and listen to my homeboys, CC and Keith, the Sports Bras. These motherfuckers are legit, so go give them a listen. You heard.
There you go. Snoop.
Man, bro.
Snoop. Yeah. All these guys, it's funny. I don't ever see them on the stream app here, but they're apparently they're listening. And
they're
apparently
one of the 55 people listening.
And apparently one major podcast guy, the guy who pretty much started podcasting all of it, Mr. Joe Rogan, he may be a little scared of us right now. Watch this.
Have you guys heard of the Sports Bras? Dude, these guys are amazing. It's two guys, CC and Keith. I watched them the other day, and I'm telling you, these guys could be coming after my spot for sure.
That's
I
right.
love the Sports Bras and totally endorse these guys.
Thanks, Joe. Man, that's great.
What a sweet endorsement.
What a sweet endorsement indeed. Awesome. Well, you know, the one
That's so ridiculous.
it is so ridiculous. AI is something, huh?
Yeah, man. That was what?
Wait, what?
What was AI?
What was I going to say? Oh, going back to the Kyle Shanahan, it's like we were discussing the other day, like the greatest drunken sports moments of all time. And I have to say, by far, I think ours is hands down Tom Brady after he won his last Super Bowl with the Buccaneers. Here's a pic of that. Look how happy he is.
He is so shit-faced.
Look how happy he is. That is a newly singled man.
Yep.
Just won the Super Bowl, the greatest GOAT of all time, and he's just having a blast.
Top of the world, man.
Top of the world.
He's
Him throwing that Super Bowl trophy across a boat.
Eyes open.
Hey, Gronk, go out. I'm going to try to
He was so drunk, dude.
Oh, my God. He had to be.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
That made his status with people even more than what it was before that.
Yeah,
Because
a lot
everybody's
of people
"That
would
guy."
frown. A lot of people will frown on somebody acting all drunk and stuff. But if it's Tom Brady,
Oh man, he's a
give him
normal
another
guy.
parade,
Hey,
man.
for real. He earned my. I always hated him throughout his actual NFL career.
That was it. They
In
did
that
it for
moment,
you.
changed every. I was like, that guy. I bet he's fun to party with, man. He seems like the kind of guy that would just be fun to hang out with. I don't know.
After this game, of course, we know we have a little bit of a, I guess what you call a slow period, because you won't have football anymore until freaking September. I know. So we got to talk about other sports, like basketball, hockey, and then baseball's around the corner. So, we gotta step up our game next week because there's not going to be a lot to talk about, so to speak, but maybe there will be. So
There is. You know what's right around the corner, right?
XFL?
No, like
Oh.
real sports.
Oh, WrestleMania?
March Madness.
Oh, March Madness.
And that creates a couple of weeks of conversation, man.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
March
God
Madness.
damn, dude.
There it
I
is.
can't wait. I love March Madness. Even though I don't follow majority of the teams throughout the season, it doesn't matter. You just start circling who you think's gonna win, bro, based off of their standing. Yeah, it's fun. I love those brackets.
Just to give you insight on that. We had an office pool last year of March Madness, and we had a guy in our employment didn't know jack about any of the teams. He basically went off mascots.
Yeah,
No, he went off mascots. Dude ended up placing second in the whole tournament. So there you go.
I'm telling you, man. You don't
It
have
is
to know
fun.
much about it. And
It's
there's
fun.
always that one team. There's always that one team, that SFA, or that Loyola or whatever it was.
Wichita
that one
State.
year. Wichita State. You're gonna have one that just somehow keeps getting in there. They don't make it to the Final Four, but
Yeah.
they
make some
fuck up
upset.
a lot of brackets though.
Yeah.
I'm telling
What was the
you.
one last year? Who took out?
There was the one with the grandma that was on the sideline.
Who took out Houston last year?
Oh man, I don't
Because
remember.
Houston
It
was
somebody,
the favorite, and I'm sure
it was-
Mattress Mac is going to put down a lot of money on Houston again this year.
They're heavy favorites this year.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Houston is good, man. Houston has a good team this year, dude.
Hmm.
I mean, it's one of the few teams that I know anything about. Like,
Well, coming up here shortly on the Sports Bras podcast, we are going to have one of our good friends on the show. As soon as I can get him on, his name is Aaron. He is part 3 of Team Friendship, and we're going to talk about WrestleMania coming up. I know Keith is super excited about that. It's his favorite time of the year when WrestleMania comes up. But Aaron will be coming on our show soon to talk about WrestleMania. And so be looking forward to that. But other than that, that's going to do it for today, Keith. Do you have anything else before we head out?
Just real quick,
Yes.
your final score prediction. Super Bowl. What's your final score?
I'm going to say 24-21 Chiefs.
I'm gonna go 27-24 Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs Nation.
But why? Tommy said the Niners were gonna beat them, just that they wouldn't win by more than 1.5 or 2.
I don't know. And will Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift get married after the Super Bowl?
That's the stupidest prop bet I've ever heard. It's stupid. You have to bet like $10,000 to win 100, bro. That's not happening.
Stay away from that one. All right, well, that's going to do it for our show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to check out our social medias down there below. If you want to donate to the show, we greatly appreciate it. Just hit that QR code down there below Keith. That takes you straight to a Cash App, and you can donate whatever you want. Make sure to go out to check out MrFbombs.com for your F-Bombs greatness. MrFbombs.com and hashtag free Harry Hair. Harry Hair still has not got his Twitch channel back. It is a travesty. We need to get his Twitch channel back. Free Harry Hair. Other than that, Keith, you got anything else before we head out?
Oh, man. Got to go get my queso starter right now.
Go get it started, my friend, and send us on home while you're at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in to a special Super Bowl weekend episode of the Sports Bros.
Never ever forget, guys, you can't run, but you can't hide unless you're Reba McEntire and Tommy Lock is after you.
Oh, man.
Watch out, Reba. Be careful. All right, guys. Have fun tonight. Be safe out there. Let's go, Chiefs. Adios.